Shalom and welcome to another installment of Apostles of GMS, giving all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Today, we're just going to go into an open forum. Today's date is 3/21, right? Because everything's moving quick. 2015, so that would be March 21st, 2015. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the situation with Polite, that demon, because the spirits on Polite, APEP, the spirits on Polite, especially Nasi Yoshevev, if I'm saying it right, I say his name wrong, and Zion Lex, and I'm pretty sure others, them two especially, they really want a piece of Polite, and basically he's running and hiding. All right. If you've been watching the news, Dr. Ben Yakanan, that's how you really say Yakanan, his last name, Ben Yochanan. He had passed. He was in his 90s, and I was watching some of the videos. That man was an expert at putting people to death. He's putting Jake to sleep, which we believe he was set up by the Illuminati. We believe most of them guys in the black conscious community, these top guys, they're set up by the Illuminati. See, Israel is getting out there. Israel is getting out there in a major way. And the Most High is causing us and other groups, other GMS groups and IUIC and the ISUPK, Zion Lex, Nazi, help me out. Give me some more names. Oh, even Fopi. Barack and then Barack Banyamyan, the HODC, the GOCC. We all got different varying doctrines, but we all call ourselves Israelites. It's all about Israel, Now, we kind of our own exclusive group or circle, and we don't mingle with a lot of those guys because there's so many different doctrines, all right? Because if we got together, it'll be nothing but that goddamn chaos and arguments every time we got together, man. And if you try to be nice, I'm going to start the argument, man. I'm going to bring up a subject, and it's going to cause an argument. And every time we get together, and that's why they kicked us out the school, the house of David, because the situation of Cornelius came up, and that was like a good month of us going back and forth arguing, So. They said, look, we got to get rid of these motherfuckers, man. And I'm gonna bring it up. If I see that you call yourself worshiping the Sabbath on a Saturday, I'm gonna get on you about that. I'm gonna say, can you prove that on any situation? If you hint to the fact that Cornelius is an Edomite, I'm gonna say, well, where's that in the scriptures? So if we all get together, I'm not gonna bite my tongue and be cordial with you. I know that I'm not going to be PC with you because we're not supposed to be PC, and I'm going to bring up stuff. But the ones of you that have mentioned, you are pushing that you're Israelites, and you're pushing that the people in this country, this sorry country, this Babylon, you teaching that to get these Israelites woken up. Now, like I said, This is overwhelming the web now, especially on YouTube. So they got to counteract it or counterattack. So one of the groups that they're using, based on my belief, I can't prove it. I mean, if I search hard enough, I can bring up stuff, but you always have what's called plausible deniability, But Israel is the truth, man. Now, when Dr. Ben was teaching, and you watch some of his videos, he said in one video, first of all, I don't believe in God. And then he goes into the fact that Adam never existed and Eve never existed, and then we're Africans and we're Egyptians. And the audience that he had in this country, in Babylon, was a bunch of Jakes. And he was pretty much indoctrinating them into that black, comedic, conscious movement. That's why you have all these guys praising this guy, and they're going to have a special send-off for him, I think, at the Black National Theater. I'm not going to be there, you know. But this guy, he was a master at putting Jake to sleep, man. He was a master at putting Israelites in graves. All right? Hey, look, you're not going to stop this movement because this is the Most High's movement. This ain't our movement, man. This thing is bigger than us. This thing is bigger than us. You ain't going to stop it.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 38. It says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught." And that's not how we feel about the situation. You know, if you really feel that we ain't right, that we bugged out, you know, then leave us alone. Because the scripture say that if this work of this counsel be of men, it will come to naught. You know, and so far, all of the people that have come up against GMS have been stomped out by the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They've tried to get us to fall apart. They tried to get us to stop teaching. You know, they try to threaten us, you know, with bodily harm to go out on the streets. And the word is still going forward, and it's still growing. You have guys that fall out, and you have guys that brothers that come back in. You know, because this counsel of this work or this work is not of men. It's of the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Now, Elder Apostle Tahar just spoke on, you know, any topic that they would bring up. He's going to say, prove that, you know, go into that, you know, bring out the scriptures. What do you mean by that, you know? And they'll look at him, you know, as being like a guy that starts trouble, you know? And it's not about starting trouble. It's about the truth. You know, so I'm going to read this real quick. This is the book of Acts, chapter 24, verse 1. It says, "And after 5 days, Ananias, the high priest, descended with the elders and with a certain orator named Tertullus, who informed the governor against Paul." All right, and this is what he said. I'm going to jump down to verse 5. "For we have found this man a pestilent fellow and a mover of sedition among all the Jews throughout the world, and the ringleader of the sect of the Nazarenes." You know, because basically they were calling Paul a pestilent fellow. And when you look up the word pestilent, it comes...
Part of the sect of the Nazarenes? Well, I guess not. Alizé was a part of that group, right?
All right. And so the word for pestilent...
Let me say this here. We call him Alizé. That's his nickname. Alizar, he said he's made a comment or something that he lived 15 minutes away from the San Jose, the Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum, because Zion Lex did a video on Talk with the exposing Polite. Polite, you're done, man. Your buffoonery and coonery is coming to an end, man. Okay? People want you, man. And them dudes, like I said, them dudes are more, Nazi and Zion Lex are more mad at you than we are, man. What kind of madness is that? They got it in for you, man. But anyway, they said that museum that you went to, and you call yourself going to the Cairo's museum, and I wondered why you put it up and you took it back down. It was like the day after the debate, okay, which you guys lost, okay, because you know how you lost? Talking about y'all won, y'all didn't win shit. You know why? Because what Hebrews did you convert over to Kemet, man? Now you had Kemet people that are going to Egypt, so you lost. Cause it was the dude that called himself Elder Gabar of the GOCC. I think the young brother, I'm Wasap or whatever. They said in one of the videos that there's two guys that were at the debate, and they were Kemetic, but now they're going to their classes. So you lost people, man. Please give me. Oh, Shaka, you said that people came up to you saying that you won a debate against Elder Gabar of the GOCC, but now these people that came up, he said many people came up and said that you won the debate. Well, why haven't they joined you, man? Why haven't they made a video stating that Shaka won, so I'm now a Kemite, man. You're a Shakite, man.
Rocking that pigtail.
Yeah, because it's you know what? You should have had a camera and documented that shit, man. But how many Israel, how many Hebrews you call it, and you can't use the word Hebrews because the so-called white man, they're Hebrews as well.
Yeah,
the Eastern, the Chinese, the Japanese, the